The natural world is filled with creatures that have adapted to survive in some of the most extreme conditions on Earth. These remarkable organisms can thrive in environments with extreme temperatures, pressure, salinity, or even radiation. Let's explore the top 10 creatures that have evolved to survive in such challenging habitats. 1. Tardigrades, water bears. Tardigrades, often called water bears, are microscopic creatures that can survive extreme conditions, from freezing to boiling temperatures. They can endure high levels of radiation, dehydration, and the vacuum of space. Tardigrades enter a state called cryptobiosis, where they dry out and effectively suspend their metabolism until conditions become more favorable. This unique ability makes them one of the toughest organisms on the planet. 2. Deep-sea anglerfish. The anglerfish is a remarkable predator that lives in the deep, dark waters of the ocean, often at depths where no sunlight penetrates. To attract prey, anglerfish use a bioluminescent lure, a unique adaptation that helps them survive in the deep-sea environment, where food is scarce. These fish have also adapted to high pressure and cold temperatures, making them one of the many wonders of the deep ocean. 3. Extremophilic bacteria, thermophiles. Thermophiles are a type of extremophilic bacteria that thrive in high-temperature environments, such as hot springs, deep-sea hydrothermal vents, and volcanic pools. Some species can survive temperatures exceeding 250 degrees Fahrenheit, 121 degrees Celsius, where most other organisms would perish. These bacteria play important roles in ecological systems and are also studied for their potential applications in biotechnology. 4. Antarctic fish, icefish. The Antarctic icefish has evolved to live in one of the harshest environments on Earth, the icy waters of Antarctica. These fish have antifreeze proteins in their blood, which prevent ice crystals from forming inside their bodies. This adaptation allows them to thrive in waters that are below the freezing point, where few other creatures can survive. 5. Hydrothermal vent tube worms, Riftia pachyptela. Hydrothermal vent tube worms, which live near underwater volcanic vents, have a symbiotic relationship with bacteria that help them process chemicals like hydrogen sulfide into energy. These worms can live in conditions of extreme pressure, high temperatures, and a complete absence of sunlight. They are an example of how life can flourish in an environment previously thought to be inhospitable to complex organisms. 6. Vampire squid, Vampiroteuthis infernalis. The vampire squid, found in the oxygen-poor waters of the deep ocean, has adapted to life in a low-oxygen environment. It thrives at depths of around 2,000 feet, 600 meters, where oxygen is scarce. The vampire squid has a special hemocyanin-based blood that is more efficient at absorbing oxygen in low concentrations, making it one of the few creatures that can live in such extreme conditions. 7. Desert scorpion. Desert scorpions are some of the most resilient creatures in the world. They can withstand extreme heat and dehydration, making them perfect inhabitants of arid desert environments. Their ability to store water in their bodies and remain active during cooler nights allows them to survive in places with little to no water. Some species even have bioluminescent abilities to ward off predators. 8. Giant tube worms, Riftia pachyptela. Living near hydrothermal vents in the ocean, these giant tube worms can survive without sunlight, using sulfur compounds as their energy source. With no digestive system, they rely on symbiotic bacteria that convert chemicals from the vents into usable energy. These creatures are found in the deep-sea environment, where extreme pressure and high temperatures would be lethal to most other life forms. 9. Pallas's cat, Otocolobus manual. Pallas's cat, also known as the manual, is native to the cold, high-altitude steppes and mountains of Central Asia. Adapted to life in some of the most extreme climates, this cat has a thick, dense coat that keeps it warm during harsh winters. Its ability to thrive in such cold conditions is an example of the remarkable adaptability of wildlife in extreme habitats. 10. Siberian tortoise, Testudo horsefieldi. Found in the arid regions of Central Asia, the Siberian tortoise has developed adaptations that allow it to survive extreme cold and desert conditions. These tortoises can burrow deep into the ground to escape the harsh winter temperatures. They are also highly efficient at conserving water, allowing them to survive in dry climates where other animals may struggle. These incredible creatures are just a few examples of the amazing ways in which life can thrive under extreme conditions. Whether in the freezing waters of Antarctica, the boiling depths of the ocean, or the scorching deserts, these organisms have evolved remarkable traits that allow them to survive in environments that would be inhospitable to most other species. Their resilience highlights the adaptability and persistence of life, even in the harshest conditions on Earth.